Hello, beautiful spirits. Welcome to the Joy Corner. I'm Carol DeChaine, your intuitive spiritual guide for practical matters. I'm here to help you get to that subconscious mind to be able to make changes, to shift those limiting beliefs, and to be more of who you want to be in this lifetime. This week, it is all about permitting yourself to be loved fully. And sometimes we don't really want I should say we want to be loved fully, but sometimes we put up those walls. And I know I'm expert at this, of putting walls up so that we don't allow ourselves to be loved fully. We question whether we're worthy, whether we're good enough, and a bunch of other questioning, limiting beliefs that may pop up for you. One might be sound the same to somebody, and then again, it's just a little bit different wording, and that one will hit you. So if you get some sort of a hit on of a kind of a negative way, you might think, when you're trying to say these positive affirmations and it goes, oh, I don't know if I can have that, then look into that. Figure out why. What is that feeling? Is it that you're not worthy, or that you're not good enough, or that it's something else? Maybe you're not attractive enough, smart enough, or whatever it is to have what you're working on. Look at that, because that will lead you down that rabbit hole to, well, maybe not a rabbit hole, but to where you want to be, to see what the issue is and where it came from in the first place. So you can adjust it. And if it feels like it's too far back, it may be another lifetime. It might be something you've been carrying for a really long time. That's one of your main issues in this life to work on. And that's okay. It's actually great, because that means you've discovered it if you've never seen it before. Usually the one that I have is that I don't trust enough. And it comes up over and over and over. And you may find that you go, is it that thing again? I still have this issue. I thought I worked on it 20 different ways, in 20 different maybe types of learning that you've done, and you've gone, I thought I was done. What is this? It's just another, maybe if you look at it as a spiral, you hit it in different locations in your life. And finally, you might be getting down to the major issue that started it all in the first place. So hopefully, these affirmations will help you. And if they're not quite perfect for what you want, make sure that you go ahead and you tweak it to what you want. But do it the first time with me the way I've written it, because I want you to make sure that it's always positive. There's no, I'm not. There's nothing about in the future tense. You want it present tense. You want it to be powerful. And you want it to have that personal pronoun. Those are the 4 P's that I've talked about in my podcast, when I talked about how you use affirmations and make them more powerful. So here we go. This is all about I permit myself to be loved fully. All right. So, and we're going to say it 3 times together. If you can relax, bring it into your being, and just really, really feel it. Make it your present moment truth, so that your subconscious at some point is going to go, wait a minute, that's not really true. There's this issue we need to work on, like I mentioned earlier, and then you'll know what to work on. But while you're doing it, let those thoughts go, and then pick them up later to work on if you need to. All right? Because sometimes this will just let them go immediately, and a lot of times it doesn't. So it's whatever it feels right to you. Work on it that way. Okay, here we go. I permit myself to be loved fully. Take a breath and relax your shoulders and let your mind go and breathe. I permit myself to be loved fully. Ah, feel that. You might cry when you feel it. You might get tingles. Whatever it is, let it go through your body and feel it at depth. And breathe. Say it again. I permit myself to be loved fully. Ah, and breathe that through every cell of your body, down through your fingers and your toes, and let it be real. And one more time, I permit myself to be loved fully. Breathe. Feel it all the way into your mind, into your heart, into each bit of who you are. Make it your truth at this moment. I permit myself to be loved fully. Sometimes we won't permit ourselves to have what we want, And we don't know why. We're going, wait a minute, I know I want this. I know I deserve it. Maybe you feel you deserve it, but maybe you don't think you're enough. Maybe there's something else that pops up, some other limiting belief that's holding you back you may not even know about. Or like I've said many times in the past, it might be something that comes up and you go, it's there it is again. It's something that holds you back from being who and what you want to be in this lifetime, healing things that you don't need to bring forward in other lifetimes. Just know that you can be who you want to be. You just need to let go of those limiting beliefs. Trust that you are enough. That's all you need to do. You are who you need to be. But we get in our own way sometimes and we don't let and allow and permit ourselves to be there. So permit yourself to be loved fully by yourself, by God, by your friends, your family, your loved ones, of course, your significant other. Permit yourself to have those things. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you like what you hear, please subscribe and click the bell notification so you know the next time things come around. Normally, something on YouTube will come out on Sundays, and Sundays are either the Joy Corner or an archive from my podcast right now. But there are also all sorts of other things in my history, which includes a lot of meditations and guided visualizations to help you get to wherever you want to be. Thank you again for joining me. May your life be blessed and fully joyful wherever you are and whatever you're doing.